Namaskar and welcome to Government e-Marketplace. Today we will learn how to procure Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology MeitY empaneled cloud services through GEM portal. The term cloud often gives cloud computing a somewhat mystical connotation. In reality, it isn't all that different from traditional computing architecture. Cloud computing relies upon the same physical server hardware that forms the backbone of any computer network. The difference is that cloud architecture makes the processing power and storage capacity of that hardware available over the internet. Some of the key advantages that cloud provides are scalability and flexibility of solutions as per user needs, while obviating the need for procuring licenses and making large capital expenditure upfront on IT infrastructure. In order to assist the government organizations in selecting appropriate cloud services from the plethora of offerings of cloud service providers, CSPs, MeitY examined the common IT requirements of government organizations and empaneled a list of 34 cloud services which are, to a reasonable extent, standardized across all CSPs. The 34 cloud services have been published by MeitY as part of the Cloud Bouquet, which is also available on the website of MeitY. MeitY has categorized cloud services into three categories: Basic Cloud Services, Advanced Cloud Services and Managed Cloud Services. MeitY empanels cloud service providers, CSPs, and cloud service offerings that government buyers can procure under three different cloud deployment models, namely Public Cloud, Virtual Private Cloud (VPC) and Government Community Cloud (GCC). This empanelment provides buyers the assurance that these cloud offerings from the empaneled CSPs are compliant with the IT Act 2000 and meet the latest security requirements of government, including the assurance that the data of government departments will reside within India. List of cloud service providers whose services are currently empaneled by MeitY is available on MeitY's website and can be viewed on the link displayed in this slide. The cloud services listed under the Basic Cloud Services are mandatory for all CSPs empaneled by MeitY to offer to government organizations, while the cloud services listed under the Advanced Cloud Services category are optional for the CSPs to offer. All cloud services listed in MeitY's bouquet can now be procured by any government department through GEM. The Cloud Services Bouquet published by MeitY is available on MeitY's website along with the guidelines for buyers to procure said cloud services. MeitY's bouquet document clearly states that cloud services under the categories Basic, Advanced and Managed are to be listed on the Government e-Marketplace GEM platform once they have been successfully empaneled by the MeitY. If a CSP wants to list cloud services which are not covered under this document, it needs to follow the due process specified by MeitY to get its services first empaneled with MeitY under the Advanced Cloud Services. MeitY has also set the eligibility criteria for managed service providers to offer services through GEM. The terms and conditions and penalties with respect to procurement of cloud services mentioned in the guidelines are automatically included as the Special Terms and Conditions (STC) in the bid document and contract when any cloud bid is published on GEM. Now let's look at how to purchase cloud services from GEM. Buyer will need to log in to their GEM account to procure cloud services. Kindly enter your GEM user ID, the CAPTCHA text and password to log in. Once logged in, click on Market and from the drop-down menu, select Services to check out the list of services available. Type in MeitY empaneled cloud services, Basic, Advanced and Managed in the search bar and click on the appropriate auto-suggestion. List of all services under the service category selected by you can be viewed on this page. In this example, we have selected the service category Virtual Machine, Compute under MeitY empaneled Cloud Services category. On the service page, the Special Terms and Conditions (STC) and Service Legal Agreement (SLAs) specified by MeitY are mentioned in the link at the top of the page. These will automatically be included as part of the bid and contract. On the left-hand side, under the tab Intent of Buying, click on Bid and enter the tentative contract start date, end date and the contract duration in months. Click on Select Consignees to update the consignee details. Select the state, the consignee location and enter the number of virtual machines that are needed. Then click OK to continue. Buyers can specify their requirements against each parameter on the left-hand side. From the list of filters, select the deployment model, preferred operating system, RAM in GB, vCPU, physical core to vCPU ratio, type of server, etc. as per need. A list of service providers whose uploaded catalog matches the specifications selected by the buyer will be displayed on the right-hand side once you are done selecting all the filters. Select the relevant offering and click on Add to Cart to proceed. Assuming you want to procure cloud services for a human resource management system, for which you need a web application server and a database both for data center (DC) and disaster recovery (DR) purpose. For this, you need to create a bunch bid with two services, that is, virtual machine under the basic cloud services and managed database as a service, which is listed under both basic as well as advanced cloud services with different specifications, thereby giving buyer the option for selecting a database with the desired specifications. For example, if you want to opt for a particular SQL database, you must select Managed Database as a service listed under Advanced Cloud Services. Every unique configuration of the service is to be added separately as a line item to the cart. If you want to procure one virtual machine and one database for your main data center (DC) and also want the same configuration for disaster recovery (DR), you may specify the required quantities as 2 virtual machine and 2 database. However, if the configuration is different for data center (DC) and data recovery (DR), then the specifications for DR will need to be defined separately. Based on your choice, either 2 or 4 line items shall be added to your cart before you further proceed with the bid creation process. Let us see how bunch bids are created. In case of bunching of multiple cloud services, go back to the service page and click on the service you wish to include in the same cart. Now, Managed Database as a Service Advanced listed under Advanced Cloud Services has been selected as the second service for creating a bunch bid. Again, click on Select Consignees to update the consignee details. Select the state, the consignee location and enter the number of virtual machines that are needed. Then click OK to continue. Write the same contract, start and end date that you had mentioned in the first service. Once you are done choosing all the filters, a list of service providers whose uploaded catalog matches the specifications selected by the buyer will be displayed on the right-hand side. Select any of the available offering and click on Add to Cart to proceed. You will find a pop-up on your screen. Click on Add to Existing Cart to include the service in the same bid, thereby creating a bunch bid. Similarly, more services can be added to cart as per need. Services which can be bunched further can also be seen in blue below the subtotal. Once the shopping cart appears on the right of your screen, you can view the service summary and the subtotal. Buyers may note that the moment displayed here is based on the marketplace rates uploaded by service providers. However, the actual rates will only be discovered after bid. On the checkout screen, click on Bid to create the bid. Click Confirm to proceed. On the bid creation page, click on each service individually to review its specifications. Click on Save at the bottom to verify and save each offering and proceed. the text of each service turns green if it has been saved. Once all the service specifications have been reviewed and saved, click on Continue to proceed onto the next step. Enter consignee details for all services in the next page. Click on Save at the bottom of the page to proceed once done. On the service details page, fill in the necessary details as per your requirement. Please note, all fields marked with red asterisks are mandatory. Please note, the default estimated bid value displayed here is derived from the rates quoted by service providers in the GeM marketplace. However, buyers also have the option to change this value if they have any other reference for indicating the estimated bid value. The actual price will only be discovered after the bid process is complete. On this service details page, select contract duration. At this stage, either LCS or QCBS can be selected. If not selected, bid will be on L1 basis. Also, if required, select Yes to opt for LCS-based evaluation. Else, evaluation will be on L1 basis. On the next page, buyer can ask EMD and EPBG details, which is allowed only if bid value is greater than 5 lakhs, though not mandatory. On this page, buyer can include additional terms and conditions ATCs if required. To add user-specific ATCs, buyer can click on Buyer Added Bid Specific ATC and either write their own clauses in the text box provided or upload the ATC document. On the final step, buyer agrees to the GTC of GeM and proceeds with the OTP verification. Buyer can also download the bid document from here by clicking on the PDF logo. Once ready, select the relevant option to verify and publish the bid. Thank you.